Hi, I'm Shyam Sekhar and I'm going to talk to you on your journey towards financial freedom. Since 2015, we have been running a mass movement of financial inclusion. Everybody is getting financialized. We have a bank account, you get insured, you start investing in mutual funds, you see opportunities across the spectrum. But just seeing opportunities is not enough. You need to make the most of it. How many of you have seen people who have grown from nothing to 1 crore of financial wealth within a decade? You don't see too many people. But the opportunity is ahead of you. Every one of you can think of reaching the magic milestone of 1 crore. You know something? Only 3% of Indians currently own financial assets more than 1 crore. So, if you get there, you are a part of a select set of Indians who are high achievers and who know how to turn their achievements into financial wealth. I'm going to take you on this journey on 23rd August in a short webinar. Register right away and join us on this journey towards 1 crore, which we think is your first big step towards bigger wealth creation. So be there, join us, and let's talk.
This Saturday at 11 a.m., we have two interesting webinars lined up for you. First one is on the topic Outlook on Thematic Mutual Funds. And the second webinar is on the topic The New Consumption Playbook. What's happening in Bharat and India? The registration links for these webinars are given in the description below. Hope to see you all there.
I'm going to talk to you on the subject scaling up a position. Many people complete their entire investment in a mutual fund or in a specific stock in one go. There are also a large number of people who wait for that perfect moment when they can complete their entire investment in one go. Both types of approaches have their consequences. If you finish your entire investment in one go, and if your timing is not exactly right, then you don't have an opportunity to correct whatever timing gives to your investment. The consequence of timing can be both good and bad, but when it is bad, you don't have a comeback. On the other hand, somebody who waits endlessly for the perfect moment most likely ends up not investing at all. So they miss the entire opportunity. Both these approaches can be done differently. There can be an approach that corrects the drawbacks or flaws of both these approaches. When we devised our investment process for the iThought way, this was the precise starting point, because I found that in investment conversations with investors, friends, peers, fund managers, everybody has this soaring aspiration to catch the perfect moment. You don't want to buy an investment and you don't want to see it go down. You want to buy an investment and you want to see it only go up. Both these expectations are very unrealistic. In fact, in my personal experience, stocks have gone down from 100 to 60 and then gone all the way to 300 and even sometimes up to 500. The ability to stomach that fall from 100 to 60 and the will to make something more out of that fall has been what gave me superior returns over all other measurable indicators. So that ability is not something unique to me. It could be something which every one of us can have in our investment process. And when we started iThought, when we devised the I thought way of how we are going to invest in a position, the first thing that came to our mind is that a position should be scaled up progressively and it should be made into a large position exactly when our conviction is rising and valuations are becoming more and more attractive. So that essentially was the core of our approach, and we have caught multiple themes and bought them all the way down only to see them rise again and give us superior returns. But after all these years, still people are yet to get this core understanding of how we scale up our positions. This video is to explain that, so that this process of going back and forth on what is the best time is best avoided, and instead we make a position, we start a position, and from the starter position we keep scaling up as our conviction keeps rising further and further, and as valuations keep coming more and more in our favor. That in essence means that you must be ready to be wrong with your starting position, and then you move towards the perfect place as valuations come in your favor and as market does not see what you have seen early in a theme. What can be a waiting period when you scale up a position? This is the next important point that I want to discuss in this video. Most people think that positions are scaled up in weeks or months. Well, if you're extremely lucky, you could do that. It's like buying a ticket at the airport counter, running through security, getting to the boarding gate, all happening within 10 minutes before the takeoff of the flight. What are the odds that you can do this again and again and again? To me, the odds are very low. That is why we believe in getting in early, waiting, ensuring that we take the whole process of onboarding, scaling up and preparing for takeoff in a comfortable way. So the waiting period could be 1 year, in some teams it has been even 4 or 5 years. But over these 5 years, we managed to catch the bottom, put in more money at the bottom, scale up our position, ensure that our position was sized to our ambition, have no regrets about the position size, and then see the position perform. Sometimes 4 or 5 years of position building is followed by 2 years of performance, and those 2 years more than compensate for the phase spent in building the position and in building our conviction. Naturally, the journey is long, so the mental preparation for scaling a position has also got to be strong. That in essence is what we want all stakeholders in the I thought way, be it the research team, the strategist, the advisor, the investor, the entire ecosystem in which we are all a part of should be on the same page and understand the philosophy, understand how the philosophy is applied, and ensure that that philosophy is applied in your portfolio, because many people simply procrastinate, wait, and completely miss the big picture. By doing that, their returns become suboptimal, and then they compare themselves with the milestone, which is useless, because we are trying to do something contrarian, we are trying to do something bottom up and thematic, and we are trying to do something which others are not willing to do, because either they don't have or work under such conviction that we do, or they believe that they don't want to go that far. But we go the extra mile, and we want you to understand that, and when we want to go the extra mile, we want you to be with us on that journey towards the extra mile. We don't want to leave you behind, not participating that extra mile journey in our investing. Do watch this video again, do understand how we scale up a position, do appreciate how that process of scaling up a position helps you, do be sensitized to the I thought ways appropriateness to your investing, and do grow your investing in this journey, and we would love to be a part of your growth and success. Thank you for watching this video.